Hey folks, back again, second one today. Well, I'm going to do two smaller, I seem to like painting small. When you paint larger, like that size and above, it becomes quite difficult. There's a lot of ground to cover. So I've got a bit of tape across the middle as well, but I haven't got any coloured tape. And I've just put a pencil line right in the middle. So that's so we can go over these margins here. Right, okay, so brushes. Where are the ones I cleaned earlier? Amazing that. I had primed this. Oh yeah. I primed the paper with some PVA glue diluted. You know, the woodworking glue. It's acrylic. And if you thin it down a bit, but not too much because you just weaken it. But to a consistency where shall we say, emulsion paint. I give it a good go, and then what that does, it seals or partially seals the surface. You probably need 2 or 3 coats of it, but I've only used one. It's just to stop the acrylic, the paint, the colours from bleeding into the paper itself. It makes it hard work. If you imagine that there's an unprimed surface, your paint would do about 1 inch and then you run out, or unless you're using very big thick dollops. So it's all about saving material really. And I've got five colours with one auxiliary. You've got yellow, ochre, red, blue, and black, with burnt sienna as the extra one if necessary. I think if you're starting out on acrylics, you don't need a lot of colours. I'm using 5 colours here, possibly 6, but that's it. And my palette is you can use cadmium yellow lights. I've run out of that. And a different red. You can use cobalt. It doesn't matter. It's the fewer colours you have, the easier it is to learn the mixes. How to mix colours. It's very important. It's no good going out and buying boxes with 12 colours in, most of which are useless as a beginner, and you'll find that you won't use most of them anyway. So don't waste your money on boxes. I buy from art shops. We've got the Hobbycraft, which is okay. We've got some basic colours in the range nearby. Got eBay, but since I've been banned on eBay or my account was restricted for the second time, I'm waiting for the 6 weeks to elapse, or the 60 days, whereby I can open up a new account and I'll buy my acrylics off there. Excuse me. Right, so let's just put some colour in. I'm going to do landscapes. But I had a thought about landscapes. I've got a bit of vet gel there, look. It's agricultural gel for veterinary surgeons who work, anywhere really. It's like K-Bicelli, but a cheaper version. And it's got a blue tint which disappears when you mix it. It's much cheaper. Ooh. That's interesting. I've got acrylic coming straight out of the brush I thought I cleaned. Ooh. Just give that a bit of a dry. Always clean the bristles down to the base if you can, because you get a build up of acrylic or oil paint up to there, and it'll start to get stiffer and stiffer. And then it will only be used for priming. Right, okay. That's a bit dirty. Let's get another bit. I've got loads of bits of toweling cut up. Makes a right old mess though, because you're cutting through the loops and they end up on the floor, and I get told off. Right, okay. Here we go. I'll put in a bit of black. And I was thinking about why don't I do just a tree trunk, but abstracted. Black, the queen of colours. Oh, I just get some more colours in here, red, yellows, all sorts of landscape colours, yellow and red. And not sure about that, but we can put in a bit of a tree, black. So mixing all the colours together, look, just fun. Right, okay, there's a bit more here. Bit of rough along there. Right, that's as far as we're going to go. Let that dry off. Let's start another one. Bit of jet gel, just to make it a bit of white. Right, put some marks in there. A bit of blue, bit black. Just build up an impasto. This is only the way I paint. You don't have to copy what I do. I'm just making something. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just making it up as I go along and just add colour. Now, once you put on some thick paint, you can scumble over it. You can drag very easily with acrylic because it dries fairly quickly. A bit of red in there. A bit black. Don't worry too much about what people will think of your work. It's a highly subjective game, is art. What one person likes, somebody else won't. I have that problem all the time. I've been accused of repeating myself over and over again. Well, when you've done 3,500 videos on YouTube, that includes 500 odd for my patrons, it's a bit difficult not to repeat yourself. But the thing is that the motif might be similar on a lot of paintings, but the colours different. They're all different. Everyone's different. And I have got a shop on Etsy, which I had a couple yesterday. I don't really look after it. I should do more, but I just get a bit lazy, really. Boy, that's nice. That's mixing ochre, yellow, and the red. Don't worry about using black. It's a wonderful colour. Look, I can drag over that now. I'll turn that into a bush, I think. Okay, well, I quite like that. That's it's in the middle a bit, but who cares? Clean the brush. Oh, I've got headphones on and they pinch my ear holes. Right, we're going to do some skies now. I'll go into this one. So let's get a nice bit of edge up, bit of white, bit of blue, touch of red. See, that's, should have done the water really. Let's just get it covered. That's the important thing. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about your colours either. Just get the painting sealed, because that is what acrylic is. As it dries, it forms a waterproof seal over the painting. Look, just whack it on. Just have fun with your paint. Look, I mean, they're abstracts. They don't mean anything other than an interpretation by a viewer. They'll put their own. Their own interpretation of what you're trying to say, even if you know what you're trying to say, and I don't. I'm just painting. I've had a sort of, over the years, a real change of heart about abstraction. I'm not, you know, you get people going around the gallery and say, oh, it's an abstract painting in the Tate Modern, the wonderful place in London, up on the Thames, was an old power station. It's converted into this fantastic gallery. You hear people say, I don't like that. They 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 know what they like in art, but they know nothing about art. They don't know anything about the process or the years people spend, like me, trying to find a way through self expression, and that is not painting from photographs, where the work is done for you largely, but you can use photographs by all means. But try not to copy them. Just put your own mark on them. So now I put a light horizon in. That probably is a bit of unabstract because I can counter change on the top there with my usual trees. I do love trees. It's all I wanted to paint was trees and skies. Oh, let's put a bit of blue and a bit of red in there. Lump of white. Let's get that in. Right, let's get that light sky back again. So I get a bit of movement in that sky. It's obvious that it's a sky. A little bit dark. I'm not using any black in the sky. Bit of red. Right, we'll leave that to dry off a bit, and we'll go back to the one down below. Bit of green in there. The green is just mixed from a bit of black. Bit of white. Get a bit of grey in there. It's there, but it isn't. It's a bit of black over there. Bit of white. Oh, just having fun. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just piling paint on. And I'll stop when I think I've got something that's quite reasonable. Let's just put some of that in there. Right, I'll start the sky on that one. Let's clean the brush. Oh, I forgot to drink my coffee. No, I didn't. I'm not a great lover of coffee. I'm a tea man, but we've got a big percolator and I should use it from time to time. My daughter got it for us. Right now, got the white, a bit of red. Let's have a bit of red in there. Not sure I like that peachy colour for the sky, but we're going to go over that. It's a bit of green sky. Let's get some red, bit of red, yellow. Fill those holes. So then we call that sort of red, and that will counterchange with green, but a dark green. Let's put in a bit of a bit of black. Got a bit of grey in there. Right, let's get a bit of reinstate those trees now. We've got the yellow and we've got the black. Let's just So have a bit of white in with that green. Well, there's a bit more to that. Let's work on that top one now. When you're using these brushes, make sure you don't get water trapped in the ferrule between there and there, because this handle hardly goes in more than 1/8 of an inch, and I've had to put a couple of pins through the ferrule and the wood, and then cut them off, and then just bang them over. Then they'll last forever. Well, I'm quite happy with that sky. It's got a bit of Alright, let's get some life into that. See, I've changed my mind on that. Don't be afraid of mixing white with colours. We're trying to make something that people will look at and enjoy, and they won't know why they enjoy it. It just is. Oh. Bring some of that light in there. Totally in disagreement with the sky. Let's just put a few of the blacks here. Oh, so put a bit of grey. You won't know why you're putting them in, but greys are very subtle colours that just fill in gaps. Maybe we could put a few posts in. I just want to get some black in there. Oh, I'll just get a bit of that reddy, yellowy colour. Get some of that nice yellow. Get some white in there. Well, I'm not sure about that tree, but you never know. Someone might. It sort of happened accidentally. I might put some. Right, get a smaller brush. I'll use one of my watercolour brushes and put in some okay, I'll do the same on here. I didn't sharpen that. Okay, well we'll leave that one. It's just interesting, that's all I can say about that one. Probably there's not a lot of contrast between the values although the green does complement the red. But I don't want to overdo it. Let's just give that brush a really good clean right down to the ferrule. Shape it. Right, okay. Now, it's not a bad morning's painting, I suppose. It's 3 paintings. I'll take the tapes off now. Take that one off. I might even split those into 2 paintings. But it's one demo for 2 paintings. I'll put them out on them in a moment. Also a diptych. Oh. Right, it's okay. Let's get that in the centre where I can put a mount on it. Find one. Oh, that's too big. Try that one. Well, it's just a little bit big, isn't it? But it'll give you an idea of what it would look like. Okay, now we'll pull these up to there, and then we'll put that one on. Why is it stuck? Oh, they're stuck on the paint. Well, there we are. So we've got 2 paintings, 2 abstracts, abstract landscapes. I hope you like them or get something from them. I'll take a photograph of them and I'll put them on Facebook and I'll upload the video for you. Where's my masking tape? Quite like that one. The sky's a bit of a mess there, isn't it? But anyway, for reasons given, somebody will like it. See you soon, folks. Bye bye.